all linked below. Instead of using the 10 original prompts Peter had, I decided to use a wheel to randomly pick 10 prompts out of the 22 different prompts that the 3 creators had from their latest scavenger hunt videos. And I'm only going to be using books I have on my Goodreads shelves, whether they be owned physically, a library book I've read, or even a book I want to read. I will give a disclaimer that I picked all 10 prompts before I picked any books, so I knew which books had to be physical and which I didn't need to have on hand. But before we can use any of those prompts, we need a book to start off with, so I am going to use Peter's first prompt. Grab your favorite book. Currently, my favorite book this year is My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Joni Meadows. First prompt. A book heavier than the last. Checking Amazon for the weight. This is 12 ounces. And grabbing the closest hardcover on the shelf. And 15 ounces is It's a Cheesy Love Story by Lauren Morrill. Next. A book with the same number of pages. This ends at 342. So let's check Goodreads. I've got 2 here. Let's go with Voices in the Snow by Darcy Coates. Next. A book with the opposite cover. I'm gonna use If I'm Being Honest by Emily Wibberley and Austin Siegeman Broca. One is bright and warm, the other is white and cold. One is a faraway girl, the other is a close-up doll. Next. Find a book by a different author who has the same first or last name. Okay, I know I don't have another Austin, so Emily it is. Most are Emily Webberly again, but let's choose. Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor. Next. Pick something on their cover and find a book with that in the title. Well, I know I don't have a key in anything. I do have House. The House of Ivy and Sorrow by Natalie Whipple. Next. Flip to a random page, point to a word, and find that word in a title. Okay. Hundreds. No. What about adding? Of course not. The perfect. The Secret Recipe for Moving On by Karen Bisher. Next. Flip open to any page. The first name you see, find a book by an author with that name. There's no way we're getting this on the first name. Bryn. Yeah, no. Again. Look. Next, a book with a similar cover. With the same bluey glow and a woman with a dagger in her hand. Is Something Strange and Deadly by Suzanne Denin. Next, find a book with a similar context. I haven't read Something Strange, but I think Stalking Jack the Ripper by Gary Maniscalco both take place in the Victorian era with a smart main girl who has a brother and has the help of a handsome boy to deal with the situation they're currently in. Last round. A book published in the same year. Okay. Let's see, Stalking Jack was published in 2016. And only choosing from books I own physically. A few I can pick. But before I do show you, let's go back and see how I got here. And the book I chose was Ruined by Amy Tintero. A book and series I feel like I've had since high school. But the last book only came out in 2018, years after I graduated. This is about a princess seeking revenge against the kingdom who killed her family and took away her magic. And that's it. That was my version on Peter's Scavenger Hunt that chose what book I'm going to read first in December. Stay tuned in to my channel because in January you'll get my wrap up for it in the TBR Bingo number 4. I hope to see you then, as well as the video videos and